Kia ora. Welcome to this overview of the CHO2071 oxidation reduction chemistry module. It's actually a little bit of a misnomer because it works towards 3 standards. So if I click on the standards tab, you can see the 3 standards. 2 of them are achievement standards at level 2, but one is a unit standard at level 3. Now, unit standards, remember, don't count towards the 14 credits for level 3 for university entrance, but it does count towards your level 3 certificate, which is another aspect of university entrance. And then these are the 2 achievement standards for level 2. This one requires a laboratory, so please contact your teacher if you want to do the standard. The unit standard also requires a laboratory because you have to carry out a titration, which needs chemicals, which needs to be done in a laboratory rather than at an advisory. The 91167 on oxidation reduction can be done at home. So going back to the overview tab, the first 3 lessons here are for the 91162 standard on analyzing cations and anions. However, if you can't get to laboratory, so you're not going to be doing it, I strongly recommend that you do at least lesson 1 because you need to know ions for when you are working through lessons 4 to the end on the oxidation reduction chemistry. And then there's a teacher marked assignment at the end of the lesson 3 for the 91162 standard, as well as a teacher marked assignment for the redox at the end over here. So let's look at certain highlights for what you're going to be working through. So I'm going to go to lesson 2 to show that there's an online activity from an external provider, the Science Scribe Excalibur site, and this allows you to do a virtual experiment, laboratory experiment. So if I show it over here, you would click, you would follow the instructions we give, you would go to the practice sets, you would click on the easy, and you'll see there are some unknowns where you follow a flowchart, which is given in the assessment task, so you don't have to learn it off by heart, and you analyze and find out by following the flowchart to see what these particular ions are. In the actual assessment task, you'll be in the laboratory and you'll be given some unknown ions. Then that's for the cations. The anions are similar. You would work through this. Now you can also use that Science Scribe site, but note that the flow chart is a little bit different to ours, so get used to ours. Then if you want to do that assessment task, make sure you complete the teacher marked assignment, the CH2021A. This is a wrong number, it will be corrected, so it's CHO2021A. You can download it here, complete it, and then upload it to the Dropbox. This is all in lesson 3. Then you would go through the redox and you'd work through it. There's also in the last lesson under revision, again by Science Scribe, an external site called Excalibur. There's a video here explaining how to use it, but just very quickly I can show you. It looks something like this. There's a lookup for getting up, for finding out some things. Otherwise, you would generate questions. It does require some Java, so hopefully it'll work for you. And you would just follow the instructions that you've learned through these lessons. So all the best for your learning. Kia ora.